Hello, this is a timeless channeled message meant to find you whenever it finds you. So the tarot cards we have for this reading are Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, and Six of Swords. All right. So the feeling I'm getting from this is, okay, like you're moving on from a phase in your life where you were celebrating. I don't know how to describe this, but like you outgrew some type of old habit or something that you once found joy or pleasure in, but it's like you're wondering if there's something else out there for you. To be clear, like, it's not that you won't find pleasure in anything again, it's just that the way that you would normally do it, the scene that you're normally involved in, it looks like it's not giving you the same amount of joy as before, and you're finding something else that fulfills you a bit more. The Seven of Cups here, it does feel like you're open to exploring other options, but I'm not sure if it's in the real world yet. I think that there's something internally inside of you that knows something should change because something feels stagnant and your mind is now in different places. Like your mind is thinking about different places you could be and things that spark your heart, things that make you feel joy or excited to be around again. The way, like, I'll give you an example. Let's say that you always go to one particular bar. It's like you're tired of the scene there, or it's like it's not as interesting anymore. So you go to a different bar or you try bar hopping to explore different areas to see what they have to offer. Something about having this journey, exploring different places, will either help you realize that there's more to your personality than this one thing that you feel committed to or this one scene you're committed to. Or whenever you explore all these things, it makes you appreciate that original thing a bit more. Either way, there's something asking you to have an open mind and an open heart when it comes to where you are right now in life, what kind of vibe you have. So we're gonna get some clarifications for these cards. Spirit, can you tell me more about the Seven of Cups? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, for all the emo kids out there, I heard that's what you get when you let your heart win. That's what you get when you let your heart win. That's a song by Paramore. I don't even feel like it's romantic in the same way that that song sings it, or that song is expressed. It just feels like, I don't know, it feels like the feeling of a tired heart or like a dusty heart. It needs to be recharged with something. Anyways, we'll figure this out more as we go along. So for Seven of Cups, we have Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Five of Swords. I said it wasn't romantic earlier, but honestly, maybe it could be. Especially like this, literally the heartbreak card. Either way, these first two cards indicate to me like something isn't working out the way that you wanted it to. Or like there's this sense of like stagnation or of like dullness, specifically with the Seven of Pentacles. there's a sense like the earth is not fertile anymore, or like you got everything you needed from this thing that you once enjoyed. And I feel like you want to move on from it already. Like, I don't know, just something about it you just outgrew, or you feel like it doesn't please you anymore. Especially with that Three of Swords. It does indicate some type of drama, or some type of, again, the heartache, this feeling of being like encumbered, like just, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm already feeling like exhausted thinking or feeling about whatever this is, and I don't even necessarily know what your specific situation is, but there's this just feeling of fatigue, this feeling of tiredness that I'm tapping into, and I feel like you're already ready to let this go. With the Five of Swords here, internally I heard, what will the others think? I don't know, it's like, I feel like it comes across as shallow, not from your end, but from their end. Like, if people care about you, they should be willing to let you explore yourself, do your own thing, and if you come back to them, then it was meant to be. But the way that they're looking at, the way that this card is displayed, it's like they see you go and they just see you walk away without saying anything, which is kind of sad, but like, it talks to me about some type of shallow attachment, or like it feels very surface level, and maybe there's something mutual about this where you both knew it was surface, but understand that whoever they are, whatever they think, maybe it's not actually as important, or it doesn't have as much gravity to you as you believe it does. Let's take, for example, the one I said earlier about going to the same bar over and over again. Maybe they were friends because they're familiar faces, or they regard you as a familiar face, and that does bring camaraderie, and it does bring some sense of connection, but like, it's not like your entire existence, your entire friendship should be tied to that location. You know what I'm getting, actually? It's like, if I were to continue with this analogy, it's like, say you were drinking before and you had drinking buddies, and all of a sudden you decided to, hey, I want to be sober, and you still want to be friends with these people who drink, but you just don't want to be at the bar with them because you don't drink and you don't want to be in that type of situation. You invite them to another place, somewhere else that's like a drier place, and all of a sudden they don't want to hang out anymore because you don't have that same mutual activity, and it makes you wonder if they were actually friends with you or not. To be clear, whoever these people are, there is a connection. It just feels a bit more shallow than maybe you were thinking, and this should actually be a comfort because it means you're able to detach easier, and you should feel free to explore whatever it is you want to do, or whatever it is that actually makes you happy. So let's go on to clarify some more of these. Spirit, can you tell me more about the Three of Cups? Why is the Three of Cups here? Okay, my eyes are drawn to the pumpkins on the ground, as well as just like the vegetation in this card, like the garlands that they're wearing in their hair. You know that there's something out there for you, or that there's a different scene, a different place that feels more fertile to you, that has much richer, deeper connections for you. And that's why that's why there's a sense of lack from these earlier cards, because you know that there's something deeper, something better out there for you to go out and discover. I feel like Three of Cups, you see this in your mind's eye. You know that there's like a tribe of people out there for you. All right. So to clarify the Three of Cups, we have the Hierophant, King of Swords, and Page of Wands. Okay. Sorry, okay. The image that appeared in my mind's eye when I looked at this Hierophant, he's holding up a hand, and it's supposed to be like this, like, pointing up. But the first thing that I saw was just him, like, putting his hand out and just saying, stop. Like, he was trying to prevent these two people from getting any closer to him. And then, because it was beside the King of Swords, I feel like this is you cutting something off or cutting something out. To be clear, I don't even think it's in a cold way. It's just in a way that you're creating boundaries, maybe with other people, but also for yourself. Okay. So with the Hierophant, traditionally it's associated with Taurus, and Taurus's statement is, I have. I think that there's something here about taking stock of what you have and who you are right now. I feel like there's just something about these other people that you used to associate with that you're just, again, exhausted with, and you don't even need to consider yourself a part of. Like, I just feel like there's drama around you, or these people, like, you don't resonate with them anymore. So you're on this other level, which honestly I'm thinking is like a higher vibrational, and you're realizing you're like, I don't need to be around here anymore. And to be clear, you don't need to do this in a cold, confrontational way. I actually see you like peacefully letting it go, or these ties that are being cut off. It feels more energetic or more in the mental space. Like, you're not directly telling people, like, I'm cutting you out of my life or whatever. It's more like you're slowly stepping back and you're realizing that, like, again, maybe people can sense that you're pulling away, but you don't need to formally say anything. You just walk away. And they see you walk away and they don't bother to reach out or to say anything. And again, this should be comforting to you, because it creates space for better, deeper connections where people are concerned with your well-being, where people do have your best interest in mind. And again, if there are people in this group or in the scene or whatever that do care about you, then they should, like, they will respect your space, and if you come back to them and want to reforge something with them, you can pick it up with them again. Page of Wands. Last card that showed up to clarify the Three of Cups. This is you going out to explore that new thing. It feels very exciting. This page feels very hopeful. Like, I don't know what it is you're going towards or what you're exploring, but it feels like something that you wouldn't normally do, but something that you've always wanted to do. Like, I don't know, this could be like exploring different genres of music. This could be exploring different scenes. This could be going to take a different class, like some type of artistic class, so that you can meet a social group there. Something feels very new, refreshing, and it's like, that thing I always wanted to do, I'm gonna do it. That's the vibe that I'm getting from the Page of Wands here. So, and this is a major clue. Something internally that you've always wanted to do, something that you've always wanted to explore. Realistically, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from trying and exploring and getting to experience it, even if it's just for a brief moment? Because again, I feel like you're in the position right now to be willing to try a bunch of different things that you like, to see if it actually fits with you or not. So, again, all of this, you'll figure out what actually works with you and what resonates through trial and error. And the only way you can do that is just by going out and doing it. So don't be afraid to go out to seek these new experiences. So we'll get some clarifications on that last card. Spirit, can you clarify the Six of Cups for us? Why is the Six of Swords? I'm not sure why I said Six of Cups, so that might be significant for someone. So, Spirit, once again, can you tell us a little bit more about why the Six of Swords is here? Okay, now I can't stop thinking about the Six of Cups, and when I look at the Six of Swords, there's like a masculine figure rowing the boat, then I think a feminine figure and a child. Something you've always wanted to do. Again, okay, there's just something that the kid version of you wanted to do, or something that they really wanted to explore. Something that you as an adult, you're like, yeah, why don't I do that? Let's do it. Just, oops. Again, something about a past memory or something that the child you wanted. 3 cards fell out in order around me. Oh, okay, this is too many cards. I have 3 cards here and then 2 cards here. I'm gonna read these 3 first and then these 2 after. We got Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Okay. Page of Pentacles, again, I keep getting the sense of like this kid really enjoying something. So, but the kid is still you. Something an earlier version of you would have wanted for yourself, but for some reason you didn't have the confidence or gusto to be able to do that. But with the 7 of Cups, again, from earlier, showing up, and then the Ace of Swords, for some reason now feels like the right time, or like you have the right resources, the right energy, the right mindset to now just try this new thing. So much concept of newness here, but at the same time, something that's existed in your mind space for quite a while. The last 2 cards that flipped up are 2 of Pentacles and, 2 of Swords. A lot here about duality and trying to figure out what it is that you want. 2 of Pentacles often talks about making a decision. 2 of Swords to me talks actually about peace, specifically trying to figure out what the right path is between 2 different things and then coming to terms with the one that you choose. So internally I heard both are correct. So analysis paralysis, whatever it is you want to do, anything is technically the right choice. Just do something that would make you happy, because again, a lot of this is found out through trial and error. And if you're worried about some type of money investment, I heard that there's like some type of cheaper, quote unquote, version of what it is that you can do. Like, take for example, we have the idea of the painting class or some type of art class. Maybe there are some free resources in your community, or like free paint nights in your community that are being hosted that maybe you're not directly aware of, but you could find if you dig around a bit. Again, a lot of this is about going out there, trying and exploring. So that's everything I'm seeing for this reading. If this resonated with you, please leave me a like and a comment. I would appreciate it greatly. And if you're interested in a personal reading from me, I opened my Ko-fi account, Ko-fi website. So you can tip me if you'd like, or ask for a personal reading from me, or you could also leave me an email. Anyways, that's everything I had to say. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.